We the murder team. We the murder team. Give them niggas murder, man.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Marcellina back at it again with another video. Obviously by the title you already know what's about to go down. So today's video I'm doing it with my friend Mary. She has her own channel. I'm gonna link it down below so you guys can check it out. But since this is a New Year's type of video, you know, we want to get comfortable. So, you know, we have our little blankets and we have our little mugs over here.
When you send you the video, bruh, Marcellina be on Snapchat full.
Oh.
And I like did a video replicating her, but I forgot to send it in the
Did
chat.
You really? Okay, so let's get started. I have a couple questions here. We don't really have to go in order of these. What was the best thing that happened to you this past year? Where to start?
You know what I'm saying? I guess the best thing that happened, you know, I woke up every day. Sounds really cliche, but I woke up every day for 366 days. It was a leap year this year. I mean, I would have to, dang, when you think about 2020, you be thinking about all the bad stuff. So it's gonna take me a little minute to think about the good stuff, for real, for real.
I'm gonna say for me, not getting corona, and also my family not getting corona, because I was scared.
Can't say this.
Not for myself. I was scared for my family.
No,
You said kids.
no, no facts. So the fact that my family didn't get corona, like, that means so much to me, because that would be so stressful. Like, I just can't. I can't even think about that. Like, that's a lot.
Also, not being pregnant.
Oh my
Like,
god. F them kids. Like,
what was the most challenging thing that happened to you this year?
I would say the most challenging thing for real was, like, I know something I really struggle with was, like, oh my gosh, like, in like tech, because like I major in IS and marketing, information systems and marketing. So like I was trying to get like a tech job, right, at Microsoft or whatever, right? And the process was so draining. Like, these people were dragging me left and right for not to hire me, and it stressed me out so bad, because I was like, dang, like I went through literally like almost 3 interviews, like different interviews too, because they kept asking me to come back. I'm like, damn, leave me alone. If y'all not gonna hire me, like, why don't hire me? And it just took a toll on me, because I was like questioning my skills, like, you know, things like that. But like, I'm over it now. But I think that was like the challenging thing, and it still kind of is now, trying to find a full-time job, because I am graduating in the spring. But
I think for me, I had goals when coming into the new year. I had goals, and I mean, I met some of them, and like I met other ones that I hadn't like even planned for, but I didn't meet the ones that I felt like I should have met. And that was the most challenging thing, because then it's just like I had started on the right track, and then corona hit, and then I had to like rearrange my schedule and all of that, and I just never got back into the groove of things until like maybe close to probably now for real, but like the year's over. So
dang,
yeah.
That's how I feel. Like, all this stuff, like even the goals that like I was supposed to, like, it didn't, like,
yeah.
We can't even blame ourselves, like, most of the time, because it really was corona. This was a trial at this point.
Yeah,
we're not going to see our old life
at all.
I'm not even gonna cap. Like,
at all.
You have to come to terms with it. Like,
pick 3 words your close friends or partner would use to describe your year. I'm gonna just say pick 1 word.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Driven. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like I kept going for real.
I say mine is growth.
At times when you find yourself like versus like the typical person, like during this time, or like in your situation, like you would want to like give up, but we didn't.
Wow, I'm gonna say that too, because there was a lot of times I was just like, I don't even feel like shoot,
Ben gave up.
But something within me just wouldn't let me.
It wasn't like garbage, but like, dang,
compared to the other ones. And this was what, oh no, that was 2019. Oh yeah, that's different.
What happened 2019?
Because like people were like, 2016 was like the best year, and 2019 is flipped upside down. So, like,
they're ugly.
Great,
2016 was great.
It was amazing. Who would have thought?
But the music, it gives me nostalgia all the time.
We were taking it all for granted.
No, for real. Like, we grown now. Oh my gosh. Well, I freaking graduated. I'm not living my life.
I feel like that's gonna be me when it's almost that time, just because like, what will I do?
What do you do when you graduate? Like, no one thinks like, maybe it's just me, but like, what do you do? Like, where do you go? Like, and it's just like, and you leaving half because they want to be engineers and stuff, so they gotta stay another year or whatever. Like, and if she stayed in pharmacy school, like, she'd be graduating for it, but she didn't, because like, who wants to come to this? Like,
Hey, you leaving me?
Yeah.
You ugly. Why would you do
yeah.
that? In what ways did you grow emotionally?
Usually I'll take things to the heart a lot, so I was gonna be like a perfectionist. If I don't get something right the first time, like, I will literally dwell on it. If something occurred that didn't go my way, I kept it pushing, because I mean, you have to come and realize that you dwelling on it is not gonna do a single thing.
I feel like mine has been gradual, but I probably noticed it more in this year in general. But I feel like I'm more in tune with my emotions now. Like, I'm still very good at like
less nonchalant.
Yeah.
Bruh, like,
no, because like I feel like when I think back to how I was when I was younger, I was extremely nonchalant. Like, it's actually kind of scary when I think about it.
Bruh, like, you
I'm
can be nonchalant, like, you know, people be acting surprised, people be acting this, she'll be like, and you'll be like, you have no, like, how you feel, like,
I'm dead. No, see, and I would have to explain or like say what it is that I'm feeling, but people like the actions more. They like to see it instead. So.
Nobody likes that. In fact, it's scary when you don't see it, because I guess it's just a norm, but there are people that just don't like. It's not that they don't know how to show it. They don't know how to show their emotion. Yeah. Or they have a different way of showing it. That's most certainly Marcellina.
Yeah. But I'm different now.
I'm dead. She cries now, guys.
I'm dead. You annoying. What was the biggest time waster this past year? I'm gonna say social media. Like, at first, it wasn't that big of a deal, or like I wasn't on it as much, but then like it was wasting a lot of time. I could have used that time for other things, but I didn't.
I would say like that too, but for what I want to do, especially like currently in my business, I have to stay on social media. Like,
see, I kept telling myself that, but like
I would
just be on there.
Like, this just goes back to like goals and stuff, but like I would stay on social media so I can, like, you know, see what's like popping and stuff, you know, marketing stuff. But then I'll end up looking at some funny video and then I'll just be on it. Like, it wasn't even for the point where like, yeah, that would be one for sure.
I'd say sleeping too. And it's not even that I'm sleeping for real. I'm just laying in bed. Like, I'm not getting up.
What new skills did you learn?
Like, in general? I'll give a couple. Certain ways to do my makeup. Like, I learned that. Certain ways to do my hair. I like to take the easy way out of when I'm doing things. And hair especially is a lot. So I learned certain ways to do it that won't be too time consuming. For websites and stuff, I learned like a better way and a faster way to do it. Editing, but I still choose not to because like that's a long time. Yeah, basically it's just a little bit everywhere, honestly.
Yeah, honestly. I would say I learned SQL, which is a coding language, and I'm still learning it, you know, for my career or whatever.
I don't even think I learned any languages. I was supposed to.
The same.
But here we are, last day.
Like, literally had a whole Java class. I mean, it's like, it's not.
You
had
like
a
Java class?
Yeah, I had a Java class.
Like, you took it?
I took a Java class.
And
and tell me if I learned anything new. Basically, I know Java. Like, don't tell me to make nothing, because I'm not gonna. I can't do it. But I know Java, but I couldn't. I just.
What advice would you like to give yourself as you begin the new year? I'm gonna say don't go with the flow. Like, actually, just to push myself to do things, I'm gonna say don't go with the flow, because I be doing that too much. I feel like I did that all this year, and that's why I didn't accomplish certain things, because like sometimes going with the flow, if there's an obstacle, then you can't really go with the flow because the flow has been blocked.
That's a good one. I would say once you want to do something, to do it, like, if it's like, if you're able to do it within that like week, or like within that range of time you have access to do it. So this kind of goes back to procrastination, because for like a lot of people like that are like me that have like imposter syndrome. Like you don't ever want to like, you know, embark on a new journey because you don't feel like, you know, you can't do it or you don't have enough. For me, like I like to have like everything on the table before I do something. Like I'm never the person to be like, okay, I have this, so I'm gonna just like start now. I want everything to be perfect first and then I start, which is a huge problem because nothing's gonna be perfect. So then you get to waiting and waiting and waiting and then it's still not perfect. Then you start and then you're like, dang, well I could have been did this, like, you know, because like, so you learn as you go. So just do it. Night. What places do you want to visit in 2021?
Everywhere I wasn't able to go in 2020. Like specifically in terms of like within the US, I want to go to California, Las Vegas. I want to do Texas again, Hawaii for sure. And then like outside of it, honestly, I want to go everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah. Bali's on my list. There's like, well, I want to go to Virgin Islands. There's like places that like not many people speak of that I want to like go to as well, just to like, you know, see how it is, because we tend to go to like the ones that like you never see. But there's some really nice places that like you may not like know, so definitely like discover, like go outside of like, you know, your comfort zone. But yeah, everywhere I did not go in 2020. Ghana.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna get started.
Like,
I'm not.
You do your visa yet?
No, I'm not gonna get it yet.
I need the one day I said I was gonna do it, I got distracted.
I should have went last year. For year of return, but I had listened to people and
then it never happened.
Now look at us. I'm
stuck. What important relationship would you like to improve the most this year?
I mean, like, I feel like the ones I have are pretty solid enough. But
if anything, I'd say like Mim, just because I just don't do the calling and the checking up, and that's the issue. So like with any of all of my friendships, for real, any relationship actually, with my parents, friends, family, all of it, like, because I don't be checking up on people for real.
Literally, I was gonna say the same thing. I have a real issue calling people or even calling back. I don't know what it is. Sometimes, most of the times, I really just forget. Like, I'm really forgetful, and it's like, it's not even like I do it on purpose. I just need to have a section in my brain to store that information to call or text people back. But for some reason, it takes so much energy out of me to call someone. I love having conversations with my friends and stuff like that, but I rather it face to face than on a phone call. Like, I can't.
I think for me, it's because like I like my alone time. I like being by myself a lot, but like I live with 4 other people and they're lovely people. Love them, you know. She one of those.
I thought you meant here first. I'm over here thinking much shit. She talking about us.
Like, I live by myself, so it's like when I go downstairs to make food or whatever, it's like I'm so used to just being by myself and being in my own like home and everything that it's like it's different, and I had to get used to seeing other people or like being in the same space as other people. So then when I'm in my room by myself, it's like if I have the time to call people, I'm not gonna do that because that's me time.
But the thing is, Marcellina never comes downstairs.
No, I come downstairs. They're just not there when I come downstairs.
Like, I feel it though. Like, 4 people. Hold on, guys. I lived with 3 other people before moving in with the 4 other people that I live with now. But I only knew one of them. And for her, I didn't even like know her that well. So I would go out, and so we all had our different schedules, and like we don't hang out, we don't talk. So like even if they're there, I pretend you're not there. Like, I don't know, get my food, whatever. So it was different. Like, I feel it. Like that's energy. It's easier because I know them.
Yeah.
But like, dang, for introverts, like that sucks.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Like sometimes I know they noticed it because like sometimes I'll literally be in my room for so long, like I'll never come downstairs for like days. Except
no, for real. No, just to
get
eat.
My food.
I had to force myself to come downstairs.
Yeah.
For real. That's what I be doing. Like, I be like in my room. I'm like, okay, you need to go downstairs. Like, bruh, like the way I'm at, like, wow, to hold a conversation. I don't know how y'all do it.
Who's y'all?
I don't know how y'all do it.
Who's y'all?
Y'all no, like y'all be holding conversation. Like, I don't know, like what to say next. Sometimes
I be letting the conversation die. Like, I can't force it. I would like to participate in this conversation, but I'm drained.
Oh, the worst thing. Oh my gosh. I'd rather have like a long conversation than a what's that? Small talk.
I hate small talk.
Small talk is so like my bones be like breaking inside. Like that's so, I don't know how y'all do that. Do you know sometimes like when I don't want to come, when I hear people downstairs, I be hungry. Like, you too. Like, I will turn back around and wait. Like it's no hard, nothing towards nobody. I just can't do it. Like I literally, like I'll have to
at
go
that
to
moment.
pee.
I don't have the energy to talk to anybody.
I'll go back to my
so
room and I'll wait until I hear silence.
Oh my gosh. I live all the way up on the 3rd floor, so sometimes I don't hear when there are people downstairs. I'll come all the way down to the kitchen. I'm so sorry.
Oh, damn.
I'm like, dang. I thought it was empty.
Oh wait, she had acted surprised too. It's me,
I
not
like
you.
It really is. That's all it is. Like they're great people. Honestly, I just like to be by myself.
Maybe that's why I have like very like few friends. But it's a good thing too, because I feel like
you had a lot.
Yeah, I feel like pros and cons. Like
die.
there's pros and cons to be an introvert. Like
yeah,
you make solid, like you make friends with people like you know you can talk to, you genuine ones. Like
solid.
If I was an extrovert, like I just have hello people like,
and they wouldn't even
be
real.
Like, but yeah. How was y'all year?
Let us know in the comment section below. What new type of exercise would you like to try this year? Honestly, just exercising in general.
I know just say that. I don't really look to like do new like exercises for real. It's not really like a goal. Like you know how you have focuses on the part of your body. So I guess to do like right now I'm focusing on my butt and my stomach. So you know I guess like other things. Oh, let me put y'all on. So there's a workout or whatever. I don't think it's technically a workout, but she don't gotta do it. She already got abs. But oh my gosh, and it made me think too. I think that's why she has abs. So it's called ab vacuuming. Maybe I'm late. Maybe y'all know about it. But like you breathe a certain way. Like you go like.
Are you like?
Yeah, I'm sucking it. I'm sucking it as I'm breathing out. So like it like the motion contracts or whatever. I don't know the science behind it. Y'all can.
That's what I be doing when I'm laughing.
And she laughs hella. If it's one thing, one emotion she'll show, like she laughs hella. So I'm like, oh, that's why Marcellina got abs.
Cause I be feeling it when I'm laughing.
Yeah.
Wow.
She be laughing extra hard. So I'm like, bruh, she be ab vacuuming.
I didn't even know.
And she didn't even know it. What will you say no to? I would say no in general, because like I am too nice. Like literally, oh, I feel like I'm too nice.
So you don't say no to anything?
Yes, but like I have a habit of making others happy before like my happiness. So like literally, and maybe it's just because like how I was raised, because like you know like that's basically with my dad for real. There will be times when I know like something would inconvenience me, but to make like you know another person's day better or something like that, I would do that for them. But then I'll come back and be like, I'll be happy to do it, but then it would put me like in a worse condition. So I would say no more in general and be a little more selfish.
What is one undeveloped talent you are willing to explore?
One of them's really dumb.
What?
You know how they be like on their knees, like girls, they be on their knees and they move like one cheek up. I got the muscle, but it's just a matter of like bouncing it enough. I feel like I could do a lot with my backside.
So like, can you do one cheek?
Yeah, I can do. When I lay down, I could do it. Ooh. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I work out the knees.
Yeah.
Know? So that's something. That's all I'm doing. There's other ones too. That was just something.
Okay.
Like my marketing skills, my business skills. Like I feel like I have great business skills, but I be just repeating it. But I just be procrastinating.
I'm gonna say like in terms of like work stuff. Like I don't really know if I'm gonna stick with software development and all of that, because it's like I like being able to make stuff out of nothing, but I don't really know how to do it, and that's the issue.
Like how to start?
I think so. Yeah, because like in the middle I can do that,
yeah,
but I don't know how to get it to the middle. But honestly, I want to tap into the non-coding side of things, just so that when I graduate I don't have to focus, especially for the technical skills, because it's like I could know how to do something but I won't know how to explain it. And like if you're going for a job interview, they're asking you these technical questions and I don't know. And I'd say like more of like my creative side, because like I'm honestly like I've never thought of myself as a creative till this year, because like when I think of things that I do or like used to do, like I'm really a creative, but I just didn't see it like that.
Oh, so you like tapped into it or whatever? Oh, that's cute. Oh, you mean like maquillage and stuff like that?
You ugly.
Oh,
yeah.
God, she did tap into it, bro.
I'm gonna try to see if I can do drawing again, but we'll see how that goes.
That's so cute.
What risk are you willing to take in 2021?
Let's say I'm willing to spend a lot of money to get more money, if that makes sense. So like obviously like now like we're going whatever, like I'm looking into like, you know, properties and things like that, but it's not like I got the money to up and buy a house like right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, like God willing, probably like maybe later. But like obviously there's like different ways to do it, to like, you know, own property and things like that. And a lot of people, what happens, especially like I've seen it like within our community, like the Black community, we like to it's kind of like half and half. Some people are reluctant to like, you know, take out a loan to like buy a property or buy a home and things like that, and then use that capital to buy it back or something, whatever. I'm not skilled in this, so don't take what I'm saying for whatever. But then we'll be so like, we will take out a loan for something else. Not me, y'all would take out a loan. Y'all would take out a loan for like a car, like, you know what I'm saying, that you don't need and stuff like that. So like that's what I'm saying, I'm willing to like, you know, spend money to get money, spend money in the right ways, which I know like I'll get, you know, like that back tenfold and stuff like that. That's what I mean, if that makes sense. Did you cut off anyone in 2020? I didn't cut off anyone,
yeah,
but I knew where to place people in my life, for sure. Like, not everyone should be like, and that's okay, you know, not everyone should have the same access to you as some people. Oh my gosh, like rule number 1, that's law. You know, people are in your lives as a blessing or a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So you know where to put people, you know, like it'll be weird for, you know, hella people to be like, you know, at one place. Like you gotta place them around your life so like it all fits.
I feel like if I'm gonna cut you off, then you're probably really close to me. You would have had to do something really bad. Like if you're already like just like an acquaintance or somebody, then like you're just there still. Like yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you have any like New Year's resolution of your own, or like want to look back on some of the things that you did last year, go ahead and put it down in the comment section below. And then if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Deuces.
Bye.
We the murder team.